Okay, so now we have the right people on the list. What do you do now? Well, now we're going to contact them, right? Now we're going to call them. Now this is where the phone that you're going to use can get real heavy. It can grow hair out of it, gets teeth, it gets scary. For some reason, especially for new network marketers, people that have never done anything like this, you go to pick up that phone to call somebody and your heart's beating so fast, your mouth gets dry, you get that stage fright almost. You're scared, you're vulnerable, and I get it. That's why you have to refer back to your why. The only way you're going to get through these moments is if you remember why you're working it. What's the purpose of all this? Nobody wants to feel like this and not have some reason to do it. This isn't a job. This is you going for it in life. This is you taking steps maybe you've never taken before. But when you pick up that phone, I'm going to tell you something. Don't worry about what you're saying. Worry about how you say it. But let's talk about it. What's the first step? What's the number one thing you do when you have your list? Okay, so we have our why, we got our list, and now what do? It's called discovery. Write it down. Number one, discovery. Discovery is exactly what it sounds like. It's you asking questions, not you telling people about Momentous, not you talking about how excited you are. It's you asking them, Mary, how are you? What's going on in your life? How's the family? How's the husband? How's the work? How's your job? Whatever it is you're talking about, kids, hobbies, whatever it is. You're discovering from Mary how she is right now. What's her life like? Not everybody's going to want to tell you everything right away, so get past that. By the way, have you ever noticed when you ask somebody, how are you, they always say, I'm good. And then if you wait a couple seconds, or if you ask them a secondary question, they'll actually unload on you and tell you, well, I was good until my car broke down or my dog died, whatever it is, what other country song you want to talk about. Or they can say, I'm so happy in my life. But you're listening, always listening in that discovery for clues. If you came to me and you said, Andy, how are you? And I said, man, you wouldn't believe it. I just got the best job. I got a promotion. I'm making more money than I think I'm worth. I got the private jet I get to use. I got the corner office, 2 secretaries. Are you going to talk to me about Momentous and making extra money? That's not the right time. If you come to me and I say, man, I am so broke, I just lost my job. I got to find a way to pay the light bill. My kids are hungry. Are you going to talk to me about building my dream and working Momentous? No, I'm not saying you shouldn't. You got to go by that in your own gut instinct. But I'm going to tell you right now, when you're doing the discovery, you're listening for clues. And when you're listening for those clues, you have to make a judgment call on whether or not you have some way that you can now say, okay, I'm going to talk to Mary about Momentous. I want to invite her to listen to the story of Momentous. I want Andy now to hear about an option that could work for him. Go through the discovery, you're listening for clues. When you get that clue, then you're going to do the invitation.